you in.
MLB records that can't be broken.
Back at the middle, hitting in Major League history #2.
Some baseball records are just waiting to be smashed, but others stand as unbeatable milestones. From Babe Ruth's incredible score to Barry Bonds' unbelievable number of walks in a single year, these are some MLB records that can't be broken.
And Bonds hits one high, hits it deep, it is out of here!
First up, we've got Cal Ripken's insane baseball streak. Back on May 30th, 1982, Ripken played one game and then just kept going. Yeah, he didn't miss a single one for years. No sick days for this guy. On September 6, 1995, Ripken broke the record playing in 2,100 consecutive games. But hold on, he didn't stop there. Nope, he kept his streak alive until 1998, finally taking a break after an epic run of 2,632 straight games. Now this is the ultimate realistic record that will never be even close to broken. Seriously, think about it. The closest anyone got since Ripken did it was Miguel Tejada from 2000 to 2007, playing in 1,152 straight games. Double that and you're still over 300 games shy of Ripken's record. Nowadays, players rarely complete a full season without getting hurt or having scheduled days off, which is understandable and healthy for their bodies and minds. Next up, we've got Pete Ross's insane record. With a monumental 15,890 plate appearances and 4,256 hits. Rose has got numbers that set him apart in baseball history. Now, when we consider Ichiro, there is a chance he could have been close to Rose's hit record if he had started playing in the US much earlier, maybe before hitting his age 27 season. But here's the real challenge. Not only matching Rose's 24 seasons in the big leagues, but also keeping up the level of excellence needed to average 662 plate appearances per season, just like the Hit King did. Take Albert Pujols for instance. He had a remarkable career, playing long and playing well. Yet, even with all his accomplishments, he finished his career with over 2,800 plate appearances and nearly 900 hits behind Rose. That just goes to show how incredibly challenging it is to keep up with the Hit King's longevity and consistent performance over 2 decades and then some. Pete Rose's record is truly in a league of its own.
2-1 pitch from Shaw into left center.
Speaking of impressive records, Joe Sewell pulled off something we'll never see again in today's baseball. This guy practically never struck out, just 4 times in 699 plate appearances. Even the most extreme contact hitters today can't match that. Get this, in 699 plate appearances from 1925 until he called it quits, he only struck out 4 times. Can you believe it? His strikeouts in a season were always single digits, never going beyond 9 after 1924. Sewell had this knack for putting the bat on the ball and refused to swing at bad pitches. It's pretty mind-blowing. He holds the record for the lowest strikeout rate in Major League history, averaging only 1 strikeout every 73 plate appearances. And here's the thing, he had the longest streak without a strikeout at an impressive 115 games. Yeah, this all happened in a different era, but it's still super impressive and something we won't likely see again. It's one thing to never strike out, and another to be an incredible hitter. Tai Cobb was one hitter many pitchers feared. This guy had the highest career batting average in history at 366. And get this, except for his first 2 not even full seasons in the league, he never hit below 320 for 22 straight years. That's insane! No hitter today, no matter how good, is pulling off that kind of consistency. Now let's talk about Cobb's mad skills. In 1912, he stole home plate not once, not twice, but 8 times. Nowadays, stealing a home is a huge deal, and you'll hear about it for weeks if someone pulls it off. Imagine someone doing it 8 times in a single season. That's Cobb for ya. Speaking of incredible hitters, it wouldn't be fair to leave out this next one. Let's talk about Ichiro Suzuki's incredible 262 hits in 2004. It's an accomplishment that's not easy to top. Ichiro was a fan favorite, dazzling everyone with his outstanding bat control and perfect timing at the plate. Breaking his single-season hit record isn't just about racking up hits, it's about maintaining an uncommon level of consistency, seizing opportunities, and having the knack for making solid contact, something becoming rare in today's game. What made this record even more remarkable is that Ichiro achieved this with a whopping 704 at-bats in the magical 2004 season. Just to put that in perspective, only 4 players have crossed the 700 at-bat mark in a single campaign. So, to surpass Ichiro's record, you'd need to hit an impressive 373 and log over 700 at-bats. Sounds like a challenge, doesn't it? Good luck to anyone aiming to break that remarkable record.
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Now, let's dive into Barry Bonds' remarkable walks in that same year. It's an accomplishment that truly pushed the boundaries of baseball. Bonds possessed such incredible power that managers didn't hesitate to intentionally walk him, even in the first inning or with the bases loaded. No one in baseball history quite challenged statistical limits like Bonds did. Just to give you some perspective, besides Bonds, only Babe Ruth in 1923 has walked at least 170 times in a season. Bonds took it to the next level by accumulating more than half of the walks drawn by the entire Pirate squad in 2004. Adding to the spectacle, he received 120 intentional passes that year. To put that in context, only one player other than Bonds who had 68 intentional walks in 2002 and 61 in 03 has ever drawn more than 45 in a single year, and that's Willie McCovey in 1969. Bonds' ability to command walks was truly in a league of its own. Now let's talk about Nolan Ryan, the legend with a mind-blowing record, 7 no-hitters. Now, in the 148-year history of professional baseball, there have been a total of 318 no-hitters tossed by pitchers. Some were tag team efforts with multiple pitchers, and then you've got the ones where a lone warrior did the deed. But here's the real deal. Nolan Ryan's 7 no-nos stand out like a towering monument in the baseball landscape. Sure, throwing 1 or 2 no-hitters is impressive, but 7? That's downright incredible! What cements him as one of the all-time pitching greats is not just the number, but the fact that he could have had even more. In 5 other games, he was just 1 hit away from sealing the deal in the 9th inning. Imagine that! The potential for an even more impressive record.
That's it! Number 7 is in the books!
And finally, we've got Babe Ruth's incredible 177 runs scored in 1921. It's a record that paints a vivid picture of his dominance. Now, just like Wilson's RBI record, Ruth had the advantage of a lineup that collectively batted .300 and scored an average of 6.2 runs per game. But here's where it gets really impressive. The Bambino reached base a whopping 353 times, marking the 5th highest single-year total in modern history. And let's not forget the 59 home runs he smashed that played a huge role. Even when you look at players like Bonds at his peak, he never managed to score 150 times in a season. The most recent player to crack 150 runs was Jeff Bagwell with 152 in 2000, and before him it was Ted Williams in 1949. Babe Ruth's record-setting 177 runs scored is a testament to his unmatched skill on the field. It's an achievement that stands tall even among baseball's greats. And that's all for the most amazing MLB records that can't be broken. Do you have any records that you feel we missed? If so, leave your thoughts in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to see more MLB videos like this one.
Where a new generation rise.